أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. SILA 2020 plans: CSS 20 weeks, PMS 20 weeks, Judiciary 20 weeks, M English 20 weeks, IELTS 10 weeks, Creative Writing 10 weeks, Life Skills A1 4 weeks, English MDCAT 20 days, Interview 20 days, Day-to-day English Conversation 100 hours, OA levels 16 weeks, Skill to read the Holy Quran 100 days, Translation of the Holy Quran 30 weeks, English Literature Introduction to Poetry Part 8. As you know that there are 4 elements of poetry.
Yes, sir.
The first element is rhythm, 2 sound, 3 imagery, 4 form. So we have discussed the first 2 in detail.
Yes, sir.
We are moving forward today
About
to discuss the third element of poetry. What is the third one? Imagery. Now, whenever we say imagery, what do we mean to say? That imagery is the name of the use of words. And the use of word is there to create
picture.
some picture.
Yes, sir.
For whom? For the reader, for the listener, for the audience.
Yes.
So who creates that picture?
The poet, the writer,
the author. The author uses words to create picture. For whom? For the reader.
For the
listener.
Or to create images.
Yes, sir.
The difference between picture and image.
Picture you can see that, but but image in our mind we cannot see.
Okay, let's see.
Adding the final touches to the bronze bust of the man known as the founding father of Pakistan. The project marks the end of 6 months of work for the sculptor who was inspired by old photographs of Muhammad Ali Jinnah.
And where is that picture or image to be created in? In the mind of the reader, in the mind of the audience, in the mind of the listener. How simple that is.
Yes, sir.
Imagery appeals. It appeals, it attracts, it involves. Clear?
Yes.
It makes something work. What are those things which the imagery appeals? The imagery appeals to the 5 senses. Number 1, smell. Number 2, sight. Number 3, hearing. Number 4, taste. And number 5, touch. The poet, the author uses the words in such a way that our sense of smell starts smelling. Anosmic, aroma, evocative, faint, fragrance, intoxicating, laden, odorous, reek. The poet uses the words in such a way that our sense of sight starts seeing. Angular, bent, brilliant, crinkled, crowded, cute, dark, dim, dull, elegant, fancy, glamorous, graceful,
Immense.
rippling. You with me?
Yes, sir.
The poet uses the words in such a way that our sense of hearing starts hearing. Calm, gentle, silent, soft, husky, loud, low, whispered, resonant, rowdy, melodic, sweet, thunderous, musical, muted, talkative, noisy, pleasing, quiet, tuneful. The poet uses the words in such a way that our sense of taste starts tasting. Bitter, sweet, dry, moist, spicy, salty, tasty, greasy, crunchy. The poet uses the words in such a way that our sense of touch starts touching. Greasy, bumpy, waxy, sharp, slippery, rough, wet, soft, oily, thick, cold, sticky, stiff, hot, smooth, pointed, warm, woolly, icy, tender. Details about smell, sounds, colors, and taste create strong image. The poet uses the words in such a way that those words make us feel. The details of all these fives, and those details are given in words. So when we listen to the words, when we read the words, etc., what happens? All five senses now start feeling.
Right.
This is
Imagery.
imagery. Who creates that?
The poet,
The author.
The poet.
How does he create? He creates
Uses of words.
with the help of the use of words. And those words give the details of
Retail also.
smells, details of
Taste.
tastes, details of sounds, details of touches. This part is clear?
Yes, sir.
The writer wants to create that these images should be strong, should be clear,
Yes.
should be effective, to attract or to involve all five senses of the reader, of the audience. So what does the writer do?
Ready to.
He uses figures of speech. He uses words. He uses figures of speech. Keep in mind, whenever we say figures of speech, basically the words of speech, no? But those words have some specification. These are words in simple, no?
Simple.
What is the role of the figures of speech? These are the words which paint some pictures.
Picture.
These are the words which create some image. Where?
In the mind.
In the minds. Should I move forward?
Yes, sir.
As they are the names of words.
Yes.
Words with some specification.
Specification.
First kind of such words is known
Similes.
similes. The second kind is known
Metaphor.
as metaphors. Third one is known as personification. Clear?
Yes, sir.
The role of these similes,
Metaphor.
metaphors, personification
Onomatopoeia.
is to paint
Yes.
what?
The
Some picture. Where?
In the mind.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
I am going to explain now that what is simile, what is metaphor, and what is personification.
Simile.
Example of simile. She's as beautiful as moon. He's as brave as lion.
Yes, sir.
As.
As.
Or she's beautiful like moon. He's brave like
Line.
lion. What's that?
Simile.
Simile. The poem is Flint. What?
Flint.
Flint.
An emerald is as green as grass, a ruby red as blood. A sapphire shines as blue as heaven.
As green as
as
grass.
grass.
What's that? Simile.
Same.
Red
As
as blood.
blood.
As blue
As
as air.
air.
What's that?
Simile.
Simile. Example of metaphor.
Metaphor.
She's moon, he's tiger. What's that?
Without like and
Excellent. Sense is the same, but I didn't use the words as or like. So it becomes
Metaphor.
metaphor. He's tiger,
No.
Quite different.
but the quality.
Quality.
Tiger is brave, so he is brave. She's moon,
No.
Quality.
quality. I have given the quality of moon, which is beauty, to this lady now. The night is a big black cat. A big black cat. What does it mean?
Metaphor. Metaphor.
The whole body of the cat is black, but the eyes are visible. The whole night, the whole sky is black, but the moon is visible.
Right, sir.
Okay?
Metaphor.
Metaphor. The stars are the mice she hunts at night. What's that? It's a metaphor. no?
Metaphor.
Personification, some idea is there, some abstract thing is there, and we present that idea, we talk about that idea in such a way that it looks like a human or some living body.
Yes, sir.
For example, when I say that nature is dancing,
No.
who dances? A human being.
Human.
So I am talking about nature in such a way that it looks like a human being.
To give the quality.
X, I am giving the quality of person, of human being, to some non-living.
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Personification.
Personification. To talk about something in a way that it looks like a person.
Yes, sir.
This is called personification.
Personification.
Have a look at it, Example of personification, Mr. Sun.
To
Sun
get-
is a person?
No, sir.
I'm talking about sun in such a way that
Look like.
it looks like
A person.
person.
To
It looks like person.
Person.
So this is personification. Who wakes up?
This
Person.
person.
Who wakes up?
person.
Person.
Who sleeps? Person. But I'm talking about
Sun.
sun, non-living being,
Non-living.
non-living, in such a way that it looks like a person.
Person.
So this is called
Personification.
personification. Mr. Sun wakes up at dawn, puts his golden slippers on. Slippers.
Yes.
Who puts on slippers?
Person.
Person. So I'm talking about sun in such a way that it looks like a
A
person. So
person.
this is called
Personification.
personification. Trading places with the moon. Who trades?
Person.
So I'm talking about the sun in a way that it looks like person. This is called
Personification.
personification. The sun is trading, mean it changes.
Changes.
Clear?
Changing their places.
How? It disappears and the moon appears.
Yeah.
It appears and the moon disappears. This is what? Trade.
Trade.
Give and take. Replacement.
Yes.
What's that?
Personification.
Personification. Imagery is clear.
Yes, sir.
Show
Yes, sir.
imagery, the use of words in such a way to create
some
image, to paint image in the mind of the
Audience.
reader,
Yeah,
the audience, the hearer,
the
the listener,
listener.
the observer, and so on.
Yes, sir.
And the words which the writer uses for the creation or for the painting of that image or that picture in the mind, those words are known figures of speech.
Speech.
And these figures of speech generally any question?
No, sir.
Your concept of all these things is clear.
Yes, sir.
And the fourth element is form. We shall discuss forms in details tomorrow, inshallah.
Inshallah.